I got my neighbor evicted and her family is blowing up my phone saying I ruined their lives over some plants. So I live in a duplex. I've been here for about 4 years, and the unit next to mine has had different tenants come and go. Last year, this woman named Carol moved in with her teenage son. At first, she seemed fine, maybe a little nosy, but whatever. I work from home as a software developer, and my big hobby is gardening. I've spent 3 years building up this incredible vegetable and flower garden in my backyard. We each have our own fenced yard area, but I'd always let the previous neighbors grab tomatoes or peppers if they wanted. It was a nice community thing. Carol started making comments almost immediately. Why was I home so much? Didn't I have a real job? Why was I spending so much time outside digging in the dirt like a woman? I ignored it mostly. Then she started letting her son's friends park in my spot. I asked nicely, then not so nicely. She'd just shrug and say, boys will be boys. The breaking point came 2 months ago. I went out of town for a week to visit my parents. When I came back, my garden was completely destroyed. And I mean destroyed. Plants ripped out by the roots. My raised bed smashed. My new greenhouse had a baseball bat-sized hole through it. Easily $2,000 in damage, plus 3 years of work. I immediately knew it was her. I checked my security camera, which she didn't know I had installed after the parking thing. And there it was. Clear footage of Carol and her son absolutely demolishing everything while laughing. At one point, she looks right at the camera, flips it off, and yells something about me being home all day anyway, so I can just replant it. I was shaking. I was so angry, but I didn't confront her. I called the police, filed a report, and sent the footage to our landlord. Turns out, our landlord is really strict about property damage and had been looking for a reason to get rid of her because she was always late on rent. The landlord started eviction proceedings immediately. Carol came banging on my door screaming about how I was ruining her life over some stupid plants. I told her she did this to herself and closed the door. 3 weeks later, she was out. But here's where it gets messy. Her family found my Facebook somehow and started harassing me. Her sister sent me this long message about how Carol is a single mom struggling, and I just made her and her son homeless over a garden. Her mom called me every name in the book. They're telling mutual neighbors that I'm some vindictive psycho who got her evicted for no reason. Some of the neighbors are actually buying it. A few have given me the cold shoulder. One even said I should have just talked to her like an adult instead of getting lawyers involved. But she destroyed thousands of dollars of my property on purpose. She filmed herself doing it, basically. I've started rebuilding my garden, and honestly, it's peaceful now without her weird comments and her son's friends everywhere. The new neighbors seem cool. But I still get random messages from her family calling me heartless. Part of me wonders if I went too far, but then I remember the video of her laughing while destroying 3 years of my work. I don't feel guilty, but apparently I'm supposed to.